What? What do you mean we got another Zerg? Are you serious? Can we just find a Terran for once, please? Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll just do it. All right. Ooh, hold on. This is a good one.
I just don't know.
Alright, what is going on? Welcome back to the CSO YouTube channel. This is your boy MAUZY, and I'm back here for some more CSOSpectrum action. And this time we have, yes, you heard it right, we have another Zerg player. Sorry, we're just not running out of those for a long time, so... But this is going to be most probably an interesting game. We got a gold level replay, so I'm really curious what happens here. And this is around 2700 MMR, so we got a CVT. Starting in the bottom right corner of Curious Minds, we got the player representing CSO Esports. It's going to be Misa. And his opponent, it's going to be the red Terran in the top left corner. It's going to be KylaVelassi. So, let's just remove these scores over here. We got both players opening up standard pretty much. I actually like that people know how to open standard even at this level. So we got the 16 hatch, eating gas, 17 pool. Oh, first I thought this is going to be a gas seal, and I'm really curious what the openers are going to look like. We have a single gas orbital command on the way, and we have the Reaper coming out of that racks. The Overlord is making its way over, and Misa is already sending in the Overlord to scout pretty much everything. We're going to follow this Reaper over here. I am really curious what this Reaper is going to be able to see. Well, the SCV just scouted that this is a hatch first indeed, and no real shenanigans happened over here. And Reaper just pauses for a tiny bit, and now we have 4 links already out, and the 2 queens are not really out at this point. Ooh, the links might surround. No surround happens over here. Ooh, and these links, oh, nice. Nicely done by Misa. Just snipes that Reaper. That was a cool one. And I believe he's going to place the Overlord over here in the right side. And this Overlord over here is going to scout that. It's pretty standard. Reactor on the barracks. Does Misa know about the bunker? Do we know about the bunker? Nope. Doesn't even know about the command center, but could figure out that this is a 111 after expansion. And we have 2 Marines, but there's no tank yet. Okay, never mind. There's a tank over here. And we have a 3rd base coming out for Misa. Ooh, and that's a decent amount of links. That's 10 links moving across the map. And we have some nice Overlord placement over here. And we have this Overlord just lurking over here. And he has vision of everything, so he knows what KylaVelassi is doing right now. And loses a couple of links for literally 0 damage. Marines come out of the bunker, and Misa just takes a couple of SCVs. 2 SCVs go down, but it's not the end of the world for the Terran. So... do we have a lair incoming? No lair whatsoever. But we have a Roach Warren already. And we have a Mailing Nest, so... we could potentially see some Lingbane action. Ravager Lingbane, maybe? We'll see about that, so... okay, there's an engineering bay that's sort of functioning as a semi-wall over here. And the tank is positioned kind of safely over here behind it. I'm not sure if... ooh, these links are going to be able... I was looking at the minimap and I saw that they're gonna come in. Ooh, the tank is doing a lot of damage on that bunker. Luckily, it doesn't take it out. The Overlord goes down in the main. We just caught the literal end of its life. And how many queens do we have over here? We have 3 queens. And one of them should probably move down and just either create some creep tumors. Or maybe even more queens should be on the way. There's one more queen on the way. That's going to be a total count of 4. We have a layer incoming. I believe that's going to be for Baling Nest. Sorry, for the Baling Speed. And we see a nice depot wall over here. I'm curious if links fit through there and here. This is a really weird wall, I have to admit. There's a couple of links to test that, okay. So Misa's like, oh, let me just move these links over here and let them be your test subjects, MAUZY. Thank you very much. And oh, a couple of Vikings just see those. Oh, I am not entirely sure if this was worth it. The Vikings are going to take down this pair of Vikings. Just gonna take down that Overlord pretty fast. We have a couple of spores over here, but those Vikings are not dangerous on air, in the air. But if they land, they might be slightly more dangerous. So the follow-up for the Terran is going to be Bio, most probably, I believe. We have +1 on the way. And yep, there's the Baling Speed. We have a Hydra and a Spire. Well, okay. This is a lot of everything. And we see the Infestation Pit, which I believe is going to be for a fast hive. Well, fast. Depends what fast is for you guys. I guess we can say that it's fast. Start oversaturation and undersaturation, respectively, on the 3rd and natural. And there's a 4th hatchery, so we have a decent bank of larvae. And we see a macro hatch going down. This is going down in a really nice position. Basically for 2 reasons. It's going to, well, it's weird to say, but it's going to spot drops as well. But on the other hand, which is probably the more important, it's going to actually just all be a really good, a really big creep tumor. That's what I'm trying to say over here. So there's a total of 5 hatcheries for Misa. And this is not gonna get... hold on. What? Okay, we get the fast hive. Do we have any upgrades? No Evo chambers whatsoever for now. I don't see any Evo chambers, which is kind of weird, I have to admit. There's is this a 3rd command center? We see 2 reactors, 2 tech labs on these extra barracks. Now we have a total... we're gonna have a total of 6. And I am really curious how KylaVelassi is going to go with this army. What's the plan over here? And we see Misa just expanding constantly and constantly, trying to grab that eco lead, and certainly does for the moment. But these Vikings are going to scout it, most definitely. Yep.
Research complete.
And honestly, these Vikings could just land and start harassing this. Ooh, will they? Yep. Just as I'm talking, they do land. They start harassing these drones, and this is cancelled. I am not sure if that wasn't totally necessary. Finally, we see some creep spreading, but KylaVelassi did not really do anything whatsoever to speak of to deny this creep. And there's a lot of Marines over here. 46 Marines, 2 Marauders, and 4 tanks. And we see this single link just doing some work on this SCV and the command center. Ooh, and these spores are paying off for now. Ooh, one more shot maybe? Nope. No more shots on that Viking. Okay, this is the interesting part over here. Now we're going to see these 2 armies face off. We had that time for macro, which is usually well, kind of typical for our leagues. And what I mean by our leagues is like up until like mid diamond, maybe high diamond 3, diamond 2 and upwards, something like that. And now this sport is going to get taken down. What's the range on the tank? The tank is not reaching for that extractor, so the splash damage is not going to endanger any of those. Oh, and really nicely done over here. Doesn't unsiege everything instantly. And there's a sixth hatchery, sorry, I guess. Yeah, sixth hatchery over here. That's going to be taken down most probably. We have a lot of corruptors, and oh, hold on. I was going to say I'm curious if they're going to transform into broodlords, but as we speak, we have +1 air finishing for Misa in a tiny bit, and these broodlords are going to just shoot with 3 units. Ooh, but these might get too close. Okay, never mind. These marines have only +1/+1. There's +1 range, but no +1 melee. And +1 air is done. Finally, at least we know that Misa's got some of those upgrades going. And this little marine over here just put some pepper on these larvae. Bailing's morphing in front of the Terran. Nice cancel over here to buy some time. Couple more morphing in the back line. Where's the broodlords? The broodlords should be able to flank from one side with those 3 units and be able to... Ooh, maybe this is not the best. Maybe try the broodlings first. But these are nice connections. No pickup there for Kyla. And now a couple more bailing connections. Nice bailing connections by Misa. Holy moly. Combined with the 3 units, this is nuts. Okay, that was a nice fight. Let's see if this is enough for Misa to hold on and hold back these marines. Corruptors are going to chase down these Vikings. Single broodlord goes down, and we have a drop, but oh, the empty medevac goes down, and the medevac, almost full of marines, is gonna go down as well. Nicely done by Misa. Ooh, what a bubble of overlords, basically. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Okay, so what's the follow-up? It's gonna sound like a meme, honestly, but it's like you cannot follow up with any tech if you have everything already, right? I mean, you have the Greater Spire already at tier 3. The only thing you're lacking is upgrades. The Terran has +2/+1. Misa has only +1 carapace, +1 ranged, and +1 air when it comes to attack, and gets +1 melee, so +1 for everything. Do we have more than 1 Evo chamber? Oh, we have a single Evo chamber. And ooh, connections, bailing connections, maybe. Oh, nice bailing connections! Softens off those marines, and the broodlords are going to take down this command center, and these corruptors are going to be able to deal with the Vikings, so no threat for the blue lords over here. And we see broodlings going for those marines, and these broodlings are going to take down the bunker, the supply depot, and this orbital command center. And honestly, this might just spell doom for KylaVelassi, while Misa is just going for that broodlord assault on the natural of the Terran. This looks impeccable for Misa, nicely turning back everything, and GG's called. KylaVelassi taps out, and Misa will take this game any moment now. And there we go. Misa takes this really nice game of ZVT on Curious Minds. Oof, okay. I have to admit, this was a really fun game to cast, I have to admit, especially towards the end, I guess. Well, that's what it matters, I guess. The fights are what we are here for. So I feel like I had fun. I hope you did as well. But if you enjoyed Misa's gameplay and you want to see, well, basically how he's improving in future casts, then be sure to let me know in the comments, and we'll try to squeeze out more replays from him. And of course, shout out to CSO Esports for sustaining this content, for helping me grab these replays, helping me by supporting my content, and of course, all of you guys, girls and gamers and players and watchers, and basically everyone who are helping me sustain this whole thing, my passion. Thank you very much. I was MAUZY, and on behalf of CSO Esports, I would like to wish you the best of luck on the ladder. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.